The hard time of my life was when I studied a lot in my life, and after graduate, have a lot of things in my hand. I was not happy, and I didn't know what to do. But I was keeping fighting and looking for the best opportunities. I got I got help and good opportunities. Even was very tough moments in my life, difficult times. I keep going and took this as an incentive for keep going forward.
To keep
And
going.
I'm not regret one single minute. I'm just got everything almost everything I want in my life. I can say I'm a happy person.
Looking back at it at that time, was it very difficult? What type of emotions you felt? Did you feel alone, depressed?
Yes, I felt lonely. I felt depressing. I finished a relationship, and it was even worse. And I was very sad, not eating, nothing, able to do almost anything. My mother was guide me almost everything I need to do. But I, with the help of my family and many other people around me, I survived. And
If you could change anything about your past, what would you change?
if I'm gonna change something, let's see. I don't know if I can, but I don't think I change anything. I think a crisis happen in any condition because I was trying to do everything right and I think it was not going the right direction. And like I said, it was hard, but make me better.
Talk to me about the relationship. How did it affect your life? That relationship, that breakup that you had with your boyfriend at the time.
Yes, I have a relationship with someone, and I knew was not good for my life, the way I want to build in my life, go forward. And so I stopped the relationship, but still something was inside me. And it was very hard. I almost lost control of my life. I was not eating, I was crying, I was not able to do anything without even my mother help. Even I was about 30 years old, I have my mom help me in everything. But with her help and the strengths I was trying to build inside myself, I could go over everything, and I'm glad I did.
So the relationship ended up with a breakup, right?
Yes, I broke up the relationship,
You broke it up.
but I was not ready to see him with another woman. And this one, that's why it hurt me so bad. It was hard to get over. I didn't know, and it was.
And here, years later, you still remember that incident. You still remember that
I still
relationship.
remember very well, even make no sense to me. This person has no meaning. I never saw again. I don't want to see either, but was very strong in
Wow.
some moment of my life. I almost destroyed my life,
Oh my
but I
God.
didn't. I'm fine right now.
You are in peace with yourself right now?
I am. I am very much so. I think it was the best thing I ever did. Left this relationship and go ahead with my own life.
That's so amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Are you struggling with any demons right now?
Not right now, no. But there have been times in the past where, like this past February, I'm very close to my grandpa and he passed away. I wouldn't say that's a demon that I'm battling, but it was a hardship that I definitely had to go through. We were two people that were very, very close. Even though we were like very distant in age, our souls felt very, very connected in our time. And I miss him every single day. I think about him multiple times a day, and I see him everywhere.
If you could meet him one more time, how would that meeting be, and what would you want to tell him? How would you want to spend the day with him?
We just used to go for walks, and I feel like that's the only thing that I would really want to do with him. hold any regrets. Everything that I have to say to him has already been said. We had a relationship where we told each other how we felt about each other, and I'm grateful for that because you don't always get that opportunity. When I was younger, he would walk me around to all the little shops that were around his tailor business, and he was just like proud of the human that I was at a very young age, and he instilled a lot of confidence in me and just like made me feel very valuable as a human. So I would give a lot of things to just go on a walk with him again. So I'm a professional baseball player by trade. It's what I've done my entire life. Like I've dedicated my life to it. I've spent every summer playing it since I was 9 years old. It's all I've ever thought of, and it's really, really difficult to come to grips with something that is like your identity, something that you've come to know yourself as. When that's gone, when it's time to do something else, that's a heartbreak that people don't usually prepare you for. And it's something that you hear, it's like, oh, like, yeah, you'll have to do something else someday, but that process is a lot more difficult than you think, you know. And I thought a lot to myself, like, oh, like when people say like things are really tough, like this is what it's like. But I had to come to grips with who I was as a person, and who I felt like I could be in the future. And I really struggled with thoughts of my own worth, of my purpose, of my community, of how I view myself and like how I want to express myself. And I thought there would be a day where like I'd reach like the mountaintop of baseball, but like obviously that hasn't happened. But like I also thought that I'd be like completely devastated for the rest of my life, and I'm just not. Like life goes on, and you meet new people and you do new things, and it's really hard. It's not easy, but it's simple. And at this point in my life, I'm lucky to say that I feel pretty grateful. Like I'm not perfect, and I really struggle with beating myself up over like not being the exact person that I want to be, but every day I feel like I'm like one step closer, and that's enough. And I'm teaching myself to allow that to be enough. So yeah,
That's a great message. Thank you so much.
yeah, of course.
Is there any demons that you are wrestling with right now?
Personally, I don't think so. Not right now, because it's been all about peace. Now, if you would have asked me that a couple of months ago, then maybe I would have been like,
Tell me about it.
It's hard when you know you're trying to progress in life, and you know I always have this conversation with a whole lot of people. You know, it's like you're trying to do your thing and trying to flourish and make sure you know your loved ones is good and everything, and it's like every time you're trying to take 3 steps forward, it's always like 4 steps moving back. So you see other people that might be rising to the top and stuff like that, and it's like, damn, and I know they ain't putting in no effort like I'm putting in effort on everything. So it's like, what's going on? You know, trying to be patient, but it's like still nothing's moving. It's like, what's going on? Is it me? Like, you know it's not you, because you know you're a good person, you're doing right, you know, you don't have you don't cause any trouble to anybody, you know. So that's
You're just trying to work on yourself.
yeah, you're gonna be working on yourself all the time, because every day you're learning something new. So I mean, that's you know.
But do you have a belief that your time is gonna come? And you're gonna shine?
Yeah, I definitely believe that. I mean, I don't like being too loud when that moment does happen, because I'm always for, you know, doing your thing while you can be low with it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like everybody just wants to be loud with things. I'd rather be low with mine as far as success goes. That way I can still blend in with the crowd without anybody knowing who I might be or whatever the case it may be.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
So the demons I'm currently wrestling with, I would say, is confidence. I am a bit older, just moved to New York, and I'm looking for a job. So I am a film and television producer, but I'm also working in human rights. So I'm looking right now for a whole new career, which can be kind of intimidating. And the demons of confidence come up, I think, throughout our lifetimes, but especially when you're making a big change in life. So, yeah, that's what I'm worried about right now.
When did you move to New York?
3 months ago.
3 months ago?
3 months ago, I moved.
How's your transition? How do you like
I mean,
it?
I love New York. I always have loved New York. It's the best place on earth. I've lived all over the world, and it's a great city, but it's also intimidating. It's
Tough city, right?
yeah.
But it makes you stronger in a good way.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I think it. Yeah. You grow up and you learn a
Amazing.
lot.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so 5 years ago, I just moved here out to New York, all by myself. So the first 2 years, I had no money to my name. I had nothing. I was only 13 years old. I moved out here alone. I stayed in a homeless shelter for those 2 years, and then after that, I decided to put myself through school. Currently, I'm going to school in Baruch, studying accounting. I'm on scholarship, so I made something to myself. Right now, I have a job too, so
That's
it's going
amazing.
all great.
Are you in contact with your family now?
Yes. It wasn't a bad parting with the family. It was just like more of a financial situation that I had to come out here and like do something about it, you know.
Right. How did you find the courage, and you are 13 years old, to just venture into this new adventure by yourself?
I had a couple of friends suggest I do this, and I was just like, should I or should I not? Should I not? I thought about it for a long time. I did dedicate like about 6 months of thought into that. So and then I decided to say, just when you
Fuck it.
and just go, just go with it. And then
Yeah.
I turned out here. So
Thank you so much.
of course, man.